Yeah, it's always a difficult thing in the beginning, right? But after you reach a point where it's not difficult anymore, it's actually very quite, when people see the value of SEO, it becomes very much a case of, okay, give all the budget to SEO. It's not an upwards battle anymore. It becomes quite straightforward. But all of that comes with a certain, awareness of SEO that business leadership kind of needs to know. What level of awareness of SEO do you think a business leader requires?
That's a great question and not an easy one to answer. I think the larger the company becomes, the more difficult it is for you to keep everyone informed. At Adevinta, we take that very seriously because we're a fairly large organization of around 7,000 people. And I mean, definitely not everyone needs to know all the details, or even some people don't need to probably know too much about SEO, but we take it quite seriously. If we start from the leadership, I think like the kind of important part for me is that people in the leadership understand what SEO is conceptually, like what do you do more or less, in terms of like you usually do product improvements or technical SEO improvements or content SEO topics to boost your kind of traffic, that it takes time and also it's not immediate and also it's not fully controllable, and that it's an important and strategic channel for us to invest to further grow. Apart from that, I think it depends really on the interests of the people. I think you cannot force too much, like people knowing way more or way less than this, because some people will inherently kind of be very interested in, getting to know more, and they will ask for, I don't know, some kind of recommendation of what to read or where to get more information or get some kind of training. Even in leadership roles, or other people will simply not care too much. In large companies, these kind of things are typically driven by incentives, and it's interesting to know what incentivizes people in their day-to-days. So let's say that you're let's say a general manager, and the primary focus on what you are measured by is driving sales, but your scope is mostly sales teams, then probably SEO, I mean, it's not going to be super interesting to you because your work is very operational in sales teams and driving them. So that generally, maybe it's not something that you can like do too much. Then maybe if you're a CMO, like you're super interested in organic search traffic because people measure you by traffic, but you don't have the drivers, which is the product and tech teams, to do changes. So you cannot actually make the changes you would like. So maybe you are not the right person to talk to either, but you can be a sponsor to what I'm trying to fight for. And then you might actually end up talking to a CTO or a CPO, and those guys, they are not extremely interested in terms of what SEO is, but they have the keys to achieving the growth that you would like to do and have the resources. So usually it's about reading a bit who has interest in which thing and taking it from there to achieve the growth that you want.